What's up, guys? Welcome back to Passion Music Interviews. Today, we're here with the one and only King Kay Marley, straight out vakantie. Die locks in Mamasbury. What's up, my bro? How you doing, my bro?
I'm good and you, Mr. A.
I'm good, my bro, man.
That's it, that's it.
Today, we're gonna put King Kay to the test with 10 of Passion Music Interviews questions. Just give the viewers a nice, like a perspective who King Kay is and where does King Kay come from and this King Kay journey, what is the genre you're doing, you understand?
Yeah. So my name is Sintle Zongana, located in Malmesbury 7300. Yes, sir. I go by the stage name King Kay Marley. I've been doing music for actually my entire life. Started doing music while I was still in primary. But then at that time I was just still writing and recording on the phone and all that. But then as time went by, we met people like Aubrey, you see, Gang Cole, and like a lot of other producers and other musicians. That's where I started to take my things seriously also. A very nice journey, I could say. There has been a lot of improvements. Now we're getting a lot of views, some recognitions as well. So yeah, it's been a nice journey, man. Like, that's all I can say. It's not easy, but it's nice.
Is there any person or artist you want to work with?
Any person or artist that I would love to work with? There's actually a lot, but
You can just name a few. Your top three. Give me your top three artists. National.
okay. Now I wouldn't really want to work with national artists, but I would work with KO. What else? MT.
Oh.
MT, and then here in Cape Town, Bravo is no longer here with us anymore. May his soul rest in peace. But then I would say for now, I would say Xhosa Trapper. Yeah, that's the nigga I would work with.
What type of music do you enjoy and what's the effect there's on your energy? You know, you get most different type of music, like especially a different type of artist, and every artist have a different effect on your mood, on your energy, you understand? Like, what effect does they have on you? In name that specific artist.
I would say hip hop. Hip hop is the only genre that shakes my mood and keeps me in a right. How can I put it?
Like in a right space of mind and like space of vibe.
Yeah, but then an artist that always hit the spot, I would say. I actually listen to a lot of artists, but then I would also give it to MT because of how he structures his music, how effortless he is when it comes to his music, man. It's just amazing. That's all I can say.
I totally agree. I'm also an MT fan. Listening to MT on my car, bumping his stuff.
You're a real musician, man.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
To the vocal chains and all that is he knows what he's doing.
He's dope. All right, let's move to the next question. What's your take within local beef, like in the rap scene?
Yeah.
Or is there any beef in the local, like in a Xhosa rap scene, or like?
Not really, not around here, or not that I'm aware of. But all I can say is, beefs are actually healthy in a way. It depends on how you guys are taking it, because at some point it can extend into a chaotic situation. But at the same time, if you guys know how to do things and you have like a right management, or you can manage yourself in a right way, then that's where you can work with the beef, and then it can like actually benefit you in a way. For instance, if you look at AK and Casper, their beef benefited them, even if it was kind of personal in a way. They know what was it, but then it
Was beneficial to financially beneficial to both parties.
It depends on how you guys are doing it, and also sometimes it's just unnecessary at some point, man, because of why beefing when you can just collaborate and make something that's out of this world. see. So it's biased, I could say, or maybe let's say it goes both ways, if I could put it that way.
Our next question is no, is very controversial, and I don't want you to hold back on this one. I'm gonna put it in two parts. Name name an artist you don't want to work with, or producer you don't want to work with, or videographer you don't want to work with. I know it's gonna cause a bit of a stir, but
An artist that I don't want to work with. There's actually a lot, if I can put it that way. I could say mostly of the artists in Mama Spirit, like around here, that are like some of them are my friends, but I would never work with them, or I don't want to work with them. And the reason behind is because of they're not serious as I am. You see, they don't take this thing as I take it. You see, because I sacrifice a lot, and then people just want to jump in when they see there's a wave happening or there's something happening. Of which in another way it's not the wrong, but at the same time there's effort, man, and then you give yourself time, so you can't be banging on people. And then when there's something happening now, they wanna jump into it. You see.
but my question was, I want you to name. Give me give me a name, bruh. I want a name. Or a description of the dude.
No, I'm not scared of anything.
Or is it like a local? It's a local guy from the hood.
It's not someone who's like out there, but then someone, oh no, someone that I will never work with in the industry, it's in the music industry, is Flashing Kumkan.
No, I don't know that, but
He was signed by, at some point he was busy with MT.
uh-huh.
Yeah, and then he left MT, was busy with other management also, but I don't know he's busy with now currently, but then yeah.
Yeah, our next thing is very, 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 very. It's all on personal preference. Our next question: what works for what you like, you like. What you guys like, you guys like. Understand? Nasty C or Aries?
Aries. Aries, clean slate. It's Aries.
And why?
It's because of Reese has been a consistent artist. Firstly, he's done most of his thing independently. He's reached international, even if it wasn't like appealing to other people. But we know he's reached that pinnacle. He has a solid fan base.
Is that Nasty, no?
Oh, I'm talking about Aries. Yeah, he has a solid fan base.
But I mean, Nasty C went overseas, bro.
Yeah, Nasty went overseas. I'm happy for him.
Did his thing.
He did his thing, but then at the same time, there was a limiting point for him in America.
I also noticed that.
Cause the thing is, the music he's doing, it's mostly like what they do in that side. So that side they were not welcoming for him. Most of the artists they were not welcoming for Nasty. So that thing, I think it affected Nasty's career to a point whereby he did downgrade at some point.
Yeah, I also noticed.
Because now when immediately when he went overseas, people started to look around here, and then they forgot about Nasty C in a way. So when he came back, the love is not the same.
So will you say it was beneficial for the South African rap scene?
Yeah, it was because of now he exposed us.
He made them look.
Yeah, he made them look. For example, like the Game artists like 50 Cent. There's a lot of artists that Rick Ross also was tapped in, but Rick Ross it was way back when who was it? I think it was Questa.
Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, I saw that part.
Who brought them this side, but then Nasty did his thing, man. He did his thing. He represented in a way, but then at some point it didn't work for him. It did, but it didn't.
The next one, RIP to both of them. I think you know who I'm gonna mention. You have to choose one. Bravo Loru or Ricky Rick.
I would have to choose Bravo.
Is it because he's late?
No, not because not because he's late. It's because of Bravo. Like I've seen Ricky from social and like in a distance. And I've been with Bravo like in the same space. We've helped,
Personal, like personal.
yeah. So it's more of, and also like Bravo did a lot for us as like the Cape Townians and
Scene.
also yeah the Cape Town scene, the Xhosa wave, like the whole scene. He's one of the artists who created a foundation for us. Now we are able to go to Cape Town for events. Now we are able to do our own shows. Because he showed us a lot of things. He even went overseas and all that. So he's the one who made us believe more in what we're doing. Because if it's someone who's from Joburg or somewhere else, it's a different story. And also knowing the situation that we are in Cape Town and how we've been trying to build an industry for Cape Townians, but then at the same time it still doesn't really work out. But then now we have a solid foundation and everything is just going accordingly. It's just a matter of time for all of us
Yeah, the tapping.
to tap in.
Yeah, I've noticed, but I noticed Bravo the past few years, um, how we worked with Koala.
Yeah, and also the thing is that I've watched Bravo since 2018, I think. When I first heard of Bravo, it was 2018. That time he was still like a local rapper. No one knew him. Not actually, no one knew him, but some people knew him. But it was just a few people. He wasn't like famous. So I've been following him since. You see. So I've seen his growth. I've seen the tears, the sweat, the blood, and all that. You see. So it's actually been a
So a personal experience with an artist have like more impact,
more impact, yeah.
to
Because at some point I was stranded in Cape Town. He helped me out. You see, helped me out, got me into a car. They dropped me off at home. I was safe because it was at night. So he was a people's person.
reasonable guy. Like.
Very much, very much.
All right, the next one, Casper no West or guess AKA.
Yeah. That's a difficult one, man. But then I don't know, man. I don't know what to choose, but then I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but I think let me go with Casper, man.
Why?
I'll go with Casper because of it's more similar to Bravos, but then it's a different situation because of while I was still young, still inspired in music, hearing Casper's story, how he got to Joburg, he dropped out of school.
Where's he originally from?
He's from
Don't say Claresdorp.
no man, that side of Mpumalanga, not from Mpumalanga.
Lesotho.
Mafikeng, no, he's from Mafikeng, yeah.
He's not a Tswana guy, ne?
Yeah.
Tswana
He's
guy.
from Mafikeng. Maftown, yeah, Maftown.
And the next one, MTO Cuesta.
It's empty.
I feel. Next one, Frank Casino or Pretty Ugly. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one because I like the bros like, but then Frank doesn't release a lot of music, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't give us that. So let me go with Pretty with this one.
Is it me or are they like alike?
Yeah, a little bit. They have because they have similarities. They're also short and all that. I mean, they've been working together.
Like music-wise, man, like the sound and the style.
Not really, nah. Because Frank is more of a. He sounds American, but then at the same time, he still has his own flavor. And then when it comes to Pretty is a rapper, like
The MC.
Yeah, the MC. That one can.
So they'll probably have more like an MC vibe and
The other one is a more
a rap, like a rap vibe. Any female artists like locally, Cape Town or Joburg, like national, you would like to collaborate with?
female artist that I would like to collaborate with, it's Bubbly. There's a girl called Bubbly. She's from Cape Town. That one is she's very fire. She's doing her thing, man. You see, she. We've been actually I've been to her studio because she has her own bedroom studio and all that. I've been there, but we haven't worked on anything as yet. But then we are planning on doing something.
Right, the next question, how do you handle negative comments on your music, and what's your view on it? What perspective do you have on negative comments?
I actually like negative comments because of now it gives me a chance to improvise in what I'm doing, and also someone's opinion, it also matters, even if it doesn't go with how I feel or whatsoever. It doesn't matter how I feel, but then that person has a reason why they're saying what they're saying. Sometimes it's hate, but then at some point you have to look at it in a different,
Like constructive wise.
you have to look at it in a different perspective, and also I could say it gives me more empowerment to do more and to try and by all means necessary to improve when it comes to my sound, writing, and just me being myself. You see, so
You step up your game.
yeah, so it's actually healthy, man. But then some people don't know how to handle that, so it has a negative effect on a specific artist.
So how do you respond to a negative? Do you like react, or you just leave it there and it just like it motivates you, make you better? You
For
understand?
me, it makes me better. I don't give it much attention, but then I do listen, and then I do take it in mind. Okay, there's this. So let me just evaluate and just look at it at some point, and then I will try and work around it. You see, and then try by all means to make sure it doesn't affect me in a way. You see, because other things are just too deep, man. You see. So sometimes you just feel like, nah, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah. Right. Almost this is a journey. Music is a journey. Like in your journey, what your genre you're doing, eh? What is the apex moment in your career, in your music career? The top, like an event, like a moment that stood out in your career.
The moment that stood out for me was when before I released Nzulana Mapai. That's where the emotion started, because we did a collaboration event with Populous Market. Populous Market is from Cape Town. It's a huge event that goes around like different cities, you see, or let me say different towns around Western Cape, and also Eastern Cape. So for me, that was actually an apex moment for me. And then because we did the first one, it was in June. It wasn't really much packed, but then it had a positive outcome. And then we did the second one last year. It was packed. So like a lot of people got to be exposed into my music, and also got to experience performance-wise, you see, because of mostly we don't have like events around here in Malmesbury. So when we have that chance of like creating something, or we're hosting something, that's where people can actually see, okay, no, this guy can do this, okay, this guy can do that. Yeah, so that was actually a point or a point, like an apex point for my career. I could put it that way.
So how did the fans receive you like after the performance? How was the response?
It was positive. Everything went well, man. The crowd was crazy. People were crazy. People were actually performing for me. I couldn't even perform properly because everyone was on stage. But then at the same time, it was just a vibe. It was nice. You see.
Nice. Um, Name 5 of your own favorite songs, favorite tracks.
My own song.
5. There's 5 of them.
I don't like my music.
Just name.
Uh, okay, I could say okay, it's been ne, Ekas. The Ekas one I featured simulation raps from Cape Town. Ekas I featured Smaller. It's been I'm alone there. The other one is Kuselian Part 2, which I featured Salty on. And then the last one, which one?
Which one did you perform here? I saw a video of you guys performing here.
Oh, Mr. Nzongana. That's the one I performed. Yeah, Mr. Nzongana.
It's a nice one. I like
That's
that
another
one.
one. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
How do you've been doing music now for a amount of years? How do you keep pushing on, and how do you keep the passion? How do you keep the passion of doing another track? What drives you, man?
It's just the love of music. Yeah? That's all I could say. Just the love of music, man. Because even if I try and ignore, or I try to stay out of studio, or just focusing on other things, it just haunts me. In a
Pulls
way.
you.
It pulls me back to see, and also like it, it comes to me in a way because I could be sitting at home and then there's gonna be someone who's gonna come and then they're gonna try to make me listen to their songs, or they want me to go to the studio and all that. So, or even if I go outside Malmesbury, I'm gonna meet people who are doing music eventually.
No one will leave you alone.
You see, so it's haunting me.
So you will consider this as a gift.
Yeah, and yeah, it is actually it is a gift, and it's more spiritual, man. Because of I don't normally write songs, like I don't sit down at my house and write songs every day. I can take a year without writing a song or without even doing music, but then if that moment comes and then I have to go and record, I feel like I have to go and record at that specific time in the end. I know it's gonna be a hit, or it's gonna shake, it's gonna
Yeah,
do
when you
something.
feel like you're in that zone,
You
you're
see,
feeling
and
it.
then I have to record. So it's more of a spiritual thing, you know. That's all I can say.
This the next one. If there's any artist you would like to bring back the past, who would it be?
An artist I would like to bring back that past. It would be Sarah, because of we. How can I put it? He was going somewhere. He was he, the bro was he had an impact, man. He had a movement going on. He knew what he was doing, but then he didn't have enough time. That's all I can say. You see, so I could bring him. Also, my cousin, man. You see, I had a cousin that I was working with. We were starting to do something, but then he took his life away. He was a DJ, a com DJ, but then he was also tapping into hip hop since I was doing hip hop. You see, so that was one. That's one of the people that I was actually looking forward to work with, like in the long run, and just to be in a better space with. You see, so yeah, those are just the two artists. Other than that,
Yeah, I can remember Sarah. Yeah, he was about to change things.
yeah,
He was about to change things in the that what was it, Chandra? He started a new Spaza,
You
no?
know, he was doing Spaza. It wasn't new, but he was doing Spaza, but with a mix of hip hop there and there, like the new wave hip hop. So he was still doing Spaza. You see, at some point he was gonna change into what we are doing now, because we all started there. You see, but then as time went by, there was a Xhosa wave, like a Xhosa trap. Yeah, the sound evolved. So the industry changed. A lot of things changed. So yeah.
Okay, where can we find King Kay Marley? On what platforms can we find King Marley?
On all digital platforms, you check me on AI, ChatGPT, you'll find me there. I'm on Facebook, it's King Kay Marley. On Instagram, it's King Kay Marley, also there. I don't really have a active X account. And then you'll find my music on all digital platforms. I'm talking Spotify, Apple Music, Desire, You name them, you'll find me there. You just search King Kay Marley or search Mzukwana Kamapai. And you translate, I'm there. And also on YouTube, I'm also
YouTube,
King
yeah.
Kay Marley. You can check out my music video there. When we almost on 32K, almost on 32K views in the latest music video we dropped. Was it 2024? that was the
Yeah,
latest.
we're moving, we're moving.
Yeah. Otherwise, new music coming soon.
Yo, we are today at Uncle Kay's place. Situated in Mamasbury. Het is in Nyama spot. It's reopening.
The 28th of March is gonna be lit, guys. It's gonna be lit.
Make sure that you pull up in a guaranteed nice time. A guaranteed nice time. Best music gonna pull up to the spot. We're gonna have King Kay most definitely gonna perform. With more artists gonna perform. Rowan Z is gonna be also here.
Look out for the
Performing here.
lineup. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah. So don't forget the date. Save the date, the 28th March. Peace.
Check out the links in the description below, ne? And also check out Passion Music channel on YouTube, Passion Music Productions. Check us out on Instagram, ARB_022. So yeah, you can check us out, check our content out on YouTube, King Kay on his channel. Like he said, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. And don't forget to share. Much appreciated. For further notification for more content. Peace.